What's going on, guilty guys and gals? Welcome back to Draw. Your boy is a sleepy boy today. I didn't sleep very well last night, so this might be shorter than usual. Like 30 minutes, we'll see. Depends on what happens, I suppose.
Yuki, look at the refrigerator here. Refrigerator? Come to think of it, there was also one in the dining room. But it looks like a normal refrigerator. It doesn't seem to have anything special about it. I don't mean that. Look at the contents.
Whoop.
Nah, there's more food. Yeah, it wasn't that we ate everything a while ago. It's not as much as we had before, but it's still plenty, so I wouldn't worry about food problems at least. I see. Thank God. Would you want to tell Haruhiko and Satsuki? I feel kind of sorry for them. Okay, I will.
I mean, we still got an egg. That should keep us going for a few days, right? What looks like moldy bread? I'm not sure what that is in the little basket. Alright. We're investigating. Oh, it's Satsuki.
Yuki, what do we do? I was already in the same situation inside the school, but now I'm in the same situation on the same school, in the same place like the ballroom. I originally wanted to go outside the school, but now I'll be satisfied to just get out of here. Ugh.
Yuck.
Yuck. Was this what Monokuma was aiming after? It's okay. Think positively that we can get out soon. We haven't searched this place fully yet. Okay. By the way, Satsuki tried to investigate the corridor hotel-like, but the rest of the rooms are locked, except the iron gate in the middle. These doors, looks like there's a lock pad on them. It definitely has a hotel-like atmosphere. It even has a number for each room. In a way, it kind of looks similar too. It feels like a new student dormitory. Dormitory? A private room? No way. Satsuki, the fortune teller investigator. Actually, I'm going to rest now. Oh, even though it's late, I'm so sorry I ate all your food. We need to keep looking. Adios. Rooms that look dormitory-like. It can't be, right?
I mean, yeah. 12. Nothing. We can open this, apparently. Oh, cool. There's like a freaking Buster Sword. Or what is that sword called from The Legend of Zelda? Is it the Fierce Deity Sword? The one on the left middle. The Fierce Deity Sword is more of a double helix than that. I feel like there's like the Razor Sword or something. Looks like that. Anyway.
In the room past that iron door, in the deepest part of the ballroom, was the most shocking sight we'd found in Hope's Peak Academy so far. Axes, knives, firearms, specialized for killing people, to murder, only for murder. Tools only for murder, all gathered in one place.
I mean, you could use an axe to chop some wood.
What in the world are they doing?
One of these is definitely a flamethrower, I thought. Never mind. It's just covered up by Mikako. Pretty sure it's like a gangsta weapon, you know, the one like the old school. Hey, Tommy gun. Hey, apparently I did know what it was called.
Sword. What? Don't talk to me.
Stop looking at a bazooka, then.
Mikako, what the hell is all this? Mikako, what's wrong?
Okay.
Wow, good talk. This sign? A mark in the form of two overlapping lunar characters. It felt unusual, but before noticing that, I felt like I'd seen it before somehow. Mikako, do you know what this mark is?
The Tsurugi Foundation. Oh, it's been a while since I heard that name. It's the mark of the Tsurugi Foundation. The two moons, overlapping characters, symbolize February. Blah 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 here. I know one of those. I think one of them is Chi or Su? I don't remember. It's that second letter. Character. I don't think they call them letters, do they? I don't know. Means Kisaragi. I guess it would be that can't be Sa, is it? Anyway, combine the two means lunar February.
The Kisaragi Foundation? What's that?
It's not publicly known as a company, but to anyone who does know, it's a high-tech industrial company that develops, and supports a wide range of home appliances, smart devices, and even robotics.
There was such a company? I had no idea. However, the name Kisaragi, where have I heard that name before?
It's certainly a surprise that such a big company hiding in the dark would be related to Hope Speak Academy. However, it's not surprising that this country has collapsed. It's not surprising that the country has collapsed like you, exorcist woman. I don't know what that means.
Mikako?
The Kisaragi Foundation is represented by the next generation, with a family lineage. Now I definitely remember. The second generation representative of the Kisaragi Foundation was Kisaragi Hanzo.
Kisaragi Hanzo? That's the owner of the graduation album I found in the science lab. It said it was the name. I knew it was a name I'd heard somewhere, and it really was. Just a few days ago I saw that name in the album I accidentally discovered.
You obviously know of Kisaragi Hanzo, since the third floor was where you heard the name. And yet you're surprised by this. And now in this position, you'll see the mark of the Kisaragi Foundation. Mikako Kurokawa, I shall ask, do you know something? Say it! What are you hiding?
That's... Mikako, what's wrong? Ray, I understand where you're coming from, but let's do this later. Mikako isn't in good shape.
Even that is suspicious. Whenever you try to ask her something important, she falls down. Are you trying to evade the answer by pretending to have a headache?
Ray!
Whatever. I think I finally caught the hint. I'll take it slowly, Miss Exorcist. Alright.
Mikako, are you okay? Can you stand? I'm okay. Thank you. Okay. Mikako turned around and began to look at the mark of the Kisaragi Foundation. It seems from what Ray said, she seems to know something. And she looked lonely.
Don't be lonely. You've got all of us here with all of these guns and swords. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Anyway. Alright, this is just the hallway from where I came, right? No, what the hell is this place? Oh, this is the opening. What? How did I get here? That seems weird, but okay. Hey, man.
Damn it, it won't open. We already told you it was locked. You weren't kidding. This is our situation. Me and Satsuki ate all of our limited food. Is that right? What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuki. What the hell have we done? Now we're done for. If we can't get out of here like this... Calm down. We should be able to get out soon. We haven't done a proper investigation yet. Yuki? Yeah, I'll try. In the sense of paying the cost of this sin as much as I've done wrong. I'll work harder than anyone else, okay? That's right. Rather... As we couldn't find anything on the 4th floor, now we're able to search a new area, so let's keep an open mind. Yuki, you... Yeah? What is it? No, it's just that you're back to your usual self. Thankful for that. It's the same... Akane said the same thing. Well, it's definitely the same in the ballroom, even though it's a desperate situation. It feels lighter compared to the dark feeling before my eyes a few days ago. Hope isn't about finding, but creating. Let's keep those little teachings in our hearts.
Okay. That's fine. Where's Teruya? I haven't found Teruya yet. Tsurugi, are you up here? This is where I was, right? Yeah, okay, no. Tsurugi is not up here. I haven't found Tsurugi yet either. Oh no. Tsurugi, what have you done with Tsurugi? Oh, look at that. A suit of armor. Might want to put that on. Oh, there he is. He's looking at all the fashion.
I heard it from Akane. I just came here to check because it's really true. All our clothes, they're gone.
Yeah, we have no choice but to keep wearing these gaudy clothes from the dressing room.
But if we're trapped in the ballroom, why did they remove our clothes?
Maybe, did we put something inside our clothes?
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, the student handbook.
Oh, right. I always carried it in my pocket. Then the reason for taking the clothes might have something to do with the e-handbooks.
Why? Where would you even use them here? Will they give our clothes back? That school uniform is one of a kind. I made it myself.
It's alright. Calm down.
Alright. He could have, if he really wanted to take the student handbooks, he could have just said, "Alright, everyone, give me your student handbooks." And we would have had to comply, right? So, come on, man. Why are you going to make Yuki wear this gross white suit? Not cool, dude. What is this room? It's just empty? Okay.
Tsurugi, you're here.
Yeah, I was staring at the wall. Yuki, what about the others?
I've told everyone. The entrance to the ballroom is locked, so I'm investigating everything we can because it's unknown to us.
This is pathetic. Even I thought I knew clearly what Monokuma was up to. I got my eyes... I looked away and got beaten in an instant.
It was unavoidable. Monokuma would have had us play into his plan somehow by using the school rules anyway. By the way, what's wrong with this room?
I don't know. I'm investigating it right now. Can you let me be alone? Honestly, it's a bit of special treatment to say this to you. Yuki, same goes for the others, but I can't talk to them anymore. With people who'd eaten all the food we had left, or the girls who'd attempt to murder people.
Tsurugi, are you still thinking like that?
Up until now, I've helped in the trials and tolerated this because it was close to me. The result of such a dull act is, after all, imprisonment at this ballroom. I've decided I'm not going to communicate with anyone anymore. I'm going to investigate for myself only. That should include you as well.
Why are you suddenly doing this?
Leave!
That reminds me of that. Not everybody's watched Avatar, I know, because I hadn't watched it until last year. But that just reminds me of the one Zuko line. Leave!
We're trying to help.
Hopefully I can remember to put it in at 13:22 in the recording. Anyway.
At that moment, I remembered what transpired when the fourth floor had just opened a few days ago. At that time, Tsurugi was having doubts about himself. I couldn't say anything to him because I was on the verge of going crazy at the time. Yeah, I was able to control my mind because I had Akane and the others, but Tsurugi has continued to stay alone. I don't think I'll be able to continue to talk with him right now. I should leave him be for a while.
Oh yeah, convenient. Whatever. Leave! I can't do an impression of that voice. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Oh god! It's fading to black.
After a rough tour of the ballroom, we decided to gather in the dining hall and talk about our own investigations, except Tsurugi probably, maybe, I don't know. Oh, and also Ray isn't here either. Everyone, how was your investigation?
Well, I don't think I got any satisfactory results.
The entrance was locked tightly.
All our clothes are gone.
Let's think calmly. Why would Monokuma imprison us in the ballroom? We're in the same state at Host Peak Academy, so why do it again?
I skipped one.
Why can't we go outside?
Oh, and I clicked off the thing to unpause it. There we go.
I don't know yet, but there may be a reason why it's the case. From Monokuma's circumstances, don't you think this is an opportunity? If Yuki's words are true, if we escape from the ballroom at this point, it would take Monokuma by surprise. Yeah, if Monokuma's currently doing something outside we don't know, then it's a decisive clue towards escaping from the school. Yeah, what Monokuma trapped us in here is... Why Monokuma would trap us in here is, in other words, an opportunity to escape from the school.
Oh, impressive, Yuki.
Leader, the birth of the new ultimate leader. No, don't be so happy. It's just a hypothetical in the end, but in order to accomplish it, we'd have to somehow leave the ballroom.
Yeah, how can we break through the iron gate by that entrance?
Can I shoot it with a bazooka or something?
Speak something that makes sense. No matter how crazy it is, this is a school. You really think there's a bazooka in here?
Hey, not only bazookas, there's also pistols and machine guns and axes too. Satsuki, what do you mean? There's a corridor with multiple rooms, and in the back there's a private room with a door that leads to a place. Why is he being so, like, non-specific? There's a room with a door that leads to a place in a hall. There were various weapons there.
Weapons?
The room was set up as if it were asking you to choose what you wanted to use, like an archive or a weapon display. There wasn't any sound coming from outside, so I think it's soundproofed.
No way, that Monokuma! Is he giving us a weapon and telling us to battle royale?
I don't really know the purpose behind it. Anyway, if we destroyed the door like Satsuki says, we'd be executed for vandalism, right? So it's not possible. All right. Shucks.
Let's not enter that room ever again. It sounds really dangerous.
In the end, it's urgent. We have to find a clue to get out of this ballroom. There was a suspicious room, but the room had nothing in it.
Well, thanks to this, our sense of purpose has become clear, right? Somehow, we gotta get out of the ballroom and take Monokuma by surprise. Yeah, it's better than wandering outside without any hope like a few days ago.
However, this is just a story of possibilities in the end. The reason Monokuma trapped us in here is unknown, and even if I'm right, it won't be easy at all to find clues. But we still have to believe. If there's a small chance, a near zero possibility, it's all we need to create our hope. In fact, there was more bad news. The idea of the Kisaragi Foundation, that Mikako was the suspect, and what Tsurugi said in the school office, I couldn't say any of them. It would only create confusion. For the same reason, I shut my voice for those few days, but now it's different. At that time, I hid the facts to escape from reality, but today, it's all about hiding in order to move forward together. I'll tell them someday, when the time comes. For now, let's just think about escaping with everyone. I was thinking naively. Our opponent is Monokuma. It made for certain it wouldn't be easy.
Oh, okay.
Why, I locked you guys? Well, Yuki's hypothesis is very interesting. But can you really get out of the ballroom? Ah, yes. This is the end of your free time. There's an important announcement. So for now, please convene at the dance hall. Monokuma.
Finally appeared, that rotten bastard.
A big announcement? What is it? I'm not sure. I'm nervous, but we can't say no.
Yikes. The two in a row. It's like a 1-2 combo, you know? I can't really say anything because you've seen me type in Town of Salem. It's bad. But, it's funny.
Let's go.
What's the catch?
We gathered at the dance hall as directed by Monokuma. Immediately after, Monokuma handed 8 keys to us.
I like how we're all set up. Like Yuki and Akane are standing next to each other. Satsuki and Haruhiko standing next to each other. Tsurugi's on one end. Makako is standing behind us. And Teruya is standing beside us. And then Rei's just like standing an arm's length away from Teruya, just to make sure.
On the key I received the name tag Room 1, which was hung on my keyring. Everyone got it right. Don't you ever lose it, because that key is to your lodgings where you'll spend your days here.
That was gonna be Yuki.
Lodgings? I'll explain things step by step, since you guys are so curious about things. The reason I called you to the ballroom, and the reason the door was suddenly locked. And the reason as to what I'm going to do now is because... It feels a little bit early, but I want to announce the motive of the course.
Not another motive!
The motive this time is...
It's another video?
Nah, there's nothing like that. The motive this time is you guys stepped into the ballroom.
What? What does that even mean?
There's only one thing I'll tell you guys from now on. This ballroom is locked, and it's impossible to leave or get out. That's why the only way is to kill someone. What are you saying? I don't get it. I didn't understand any of this. Oh, was there too little explanation there? Simply put, you guys can't leave the ballroom until the murder happens. That's what I mean.
What in blimey? Are you telling us we have to murder in order to get out of here?
That's right. It's the same as ever. Of course, if you kill and pass the class trial safely, you can leave the ballroom and the school all in one go. This is just nonsense. Don't worry too much. This time I even prepared an arsenal for a more adequate murder plan. So go ahead and start the killing. Oh, but I won't admit suicide. It's absolutely forbidden to kill yourself. Keep that in mind. I'll treat that act like a dog's death.
You mean you'll use it for dramatic effect in a movie?
I meant to actually read his line, but oh well. That's the second line I've skipped. This is why I'm only doing 30 minutes today, because this will just keep happening.
Can you? Sorry, but it's impossible. Currently, there's only one entrance to the ballroom. It's the main entrance in the dance hall itself. On top of that, the door is made of the same material as the front door of Upspeak Academy, with the strength to withstand even a nuclear bomb.
I mean, that's fine, but the wall isn't, right?
There's only one way to open the door to the ballroom, and it only registers to the E-Student Handbook.
The handbook? What do you mean? That means you can go out any time, right? The e-handbooks were always in our pockets. Our clothes!
Clothes? If your clothes got dirty or ripped, in that case I'd brought them to your private rooms on the first floor. Aren't I so kind?
From the beginning, that was the purpose, to put us in the ballroom to induce murder. No, that's a little strange. Monokuma, surely you remember writing a memorandum in accordance with the rules. You promised that you wouldn't do anything during the party. So, I'm going to say all that was empty words now.
Huh? I haven't done anything that violates the memorandum, have I?
Oh, what are you talking about? You done a lot of things here.
No one said during the party. I recall saying until you guys got lively again.
You don't mean...
That's what it means. After the dance and eating delicious food, you guys went back to your usual selves. Because you rejuvenated, the memorandum wasn't violated.
Don't be ridiculous. Are you trying to make a joke or something?
Oh, but it's true. It's logically perfect. If you don't feel different, try to refute it.
No, hold it. I never was happy at that party. I never laughed or stayed to chat. As you said, I wasn't necessarily upset, but it's an obvious violation.
That's because I didn't specifically identify Tsurugi. I said you guys, an unspecified majority. Regardless of your personal intentions, because more than half of you were happy. I shouldn't have believed in Monokuma. We were so comfortable. Well, they kept hitting us several times already.
Calm down. This stage is the same as Hope's Peak. If you kill to get out, it's no different than before. Just keep a steady mind. Let's devote ourselves to the investigation.
Is that right? Are you sure? Well, it's definitely the same. But until now, there was always space and plenty of food. Well, I've still prepared as much food as I could, based on how many of you were left. But guess who were the ones who ate a lot?
Oh. It's fine. There's no problem. Haruhiko, Satsuki, the food is still here, in the refrigerator. If we eat sparingly, we still have a few more days. Really? Monokuma, we won't give up. There's food, a place to sleep. It's no different from the past. Rather, even if we're in a corner, we'll still investigate even more thoroughly, and we'll get out of here without any of us dying. We'll never give up hope. We won't be eaten by despair.
Yuki! Yuki! I mean, it's surprising to hear that kind of thing coming from you.
Why's that?
Nothing. Well, that's what everyone's aware of now. Until someone dies, the party will continue.
You're at the party? Oh.
Oh, I forgot to mention something. Think of the ballroom as a separate space from the school. You guys don't even have any handbook, so just think of it as not even being a student. In other words, you don't need the rules.
What do you mean?
What else? It's a lawless zone. Meaning you can beat up and fight between yourselves, imprison people. There's no nighttime. Oh, but Rule 5 still counts. No hitting me or damaging property. Also, the broadcast that announces the night and mornings will also change. In this situation, could you guys really say that you'll be the same as ever?
Honestly, why not just make it so that none of the rules count? And Monokuma can be attacked when he's here, but he just doesn't show up here. It's like a solitary ward, you know? Like you don't even get interaction from the warden, I guess Monokuma would be.
A lawless zone? He said...
Ignore that. Like Yugi said, we have to investigate hard and get out. Wait, Tsurugi, Rei! Monokuma said the situation itself is the motive. I understand you want to act on your own, but this is a crisis. Wouldn't it be better to cooperate with each other? Because it's a crisis, I can't stay with you anymore. What? In this place, without rules, without order, the only way to escape is murder. It's the same conditions apply. However, because of the isolation, our urgency increases even more than before. You said there was more food left, so it might last for a few days. However, there will clearly be a killer among us once the food depletes.
Among...
What? How are you saying that so casually?
I agree with Psychocopia, although I don't like it.
I wonder when you all will face reality already. At the same time, you get rid of that stupid haircut. Oh, dear God. Tsurugi, Rei. Fine, that's it. We don't even want to be with guys like that.
By the way, Tsurugi, he looked a little strange.
He was strange? How? He looked about the same to me.
Kind of. Well, I guess he looked more than upset. He looked troubled or something.
A guy like that? No way. He was the same as usual, right?
Is that so?
Yuki, I understand how you feel, but I think it'd be better to give up on Tsurugi and Rei. They're too stubborn. We can't afford to worry about them right now. Yeah, in short, if we escape together, then we can get along with them again, right? Tsurugi wouldn't treat us as criminals if that happened, so it's not too late. But...
It's punishment on nighttime. It's 10 p.m.? It is already that time? For now, we should go to sleep. Everyone's so tired. If we investigate tomorrow, I'm sure we'll discover something. Everyone has their private room key from Monokuma, right? I'm gonna go to bed. Be careful not to lose your key. You said there's no nighttime anymore, but let's keep protecting the group rules we used to have. When you sleep at night, be sure to lock the door and not open it for anyone, okay?
Roger that! Ooh, nice.
This is the private room? Isn't it way too small? Rather than a private room, it's like a room just for sleeping. Surely staying in a place like this doesn't seem good for your mental health either. Or, as we like to say it, mental health. I still feel a lot of anxiety, but I didn't hesitate as much as I used to. Hope is to be made. With everyone around me, I'm starting to believe it's possible. Well, let's go to bed for today. I can do my best investigating again tomorrow.
I'm guessing that's free time. And hey, we're at 30 minutes. I'll put up a poll for free time. Please remind me with your comments, because I will forget if you do not. I will, because I have, historically. Many times. So, remind me to make a poll. That is your comment quest for today. I will give you a gold star and an apple sticker or something. I don't know if free time is actually going to be a thing we can do, but if it's not, then I will keep it for next chapter when maybe we can do free time. And if it's still not, then I'll just keep it for something. Eventually I'm going to do all the free time events, right? So, you know, we'll figure it out. I don't know. I was never the biggest fan of this motive in Danganronpa 2, because obviously this is very similar to that motive. I don't know if this game came out... It must have come out after 2, right? There's no way it came out before 2. But, or maybe it was in development before 2? I don't know. Regardless, I'm interested to see the take on this motive, because I thought it was like the actual motive, like the actual thing itself of everybody getting hungry and Hajime moving slower and like the desperation of the final dead room, that was good. But the actual case and like the funhouse in general, I just didn't like. So we'll see if this is any better. All right. Yeah. I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna go to bed. Come on.